This game is not about Finn Balor or Dragon Ball Z, nor is it related to Dark Souls 3 in any way. Hi, I'm Roger the Retro Gaming Puppet, and this is an Obscure Old Games Halloween special. You know, we spent the entire summer talking about Super NES and Super Famicom stuff, so I figured why not have the Halloween special follow suit this year. So we're talking about a little known gem for the Super Famicom, Majuo, aka King of Demons. Majuo is a little known side-scrolling action game developed and published by KSS in Japan only. It was released on August 25th, 1995, and is one of the very few games that KSS developed for consoles. Honestly, information on KSS is pretty sparse in general. They seem to have stuck to Japanese PCs for the most part, either publishing American PC games or the type of games that didn't usually leave Japan. You know, like these kind of games. Apparently their main business is production services for anime, but like I said, not a ton of info is available in English. Well, at any rate, Majuo appears to be the only game that KSS actually developed for the Super Famicom, and I gotta say, for a solo outing, it's pretty strong. The game's art and designs were done by Satoru Fukushima, and it was directed by Hideyuki Yoshihase, and these are the only video game credits I can find for either of these folks. Which is unfortunate. I mean, what happened? Did they just disappear into the ether? It certainly seems that way. The game is not entirely dissimilar from Castlevania, but the story, at least the part of it you get, is a bit darker. You play as Abel, a man who's had his wife and daughter kidnapped by an old friend named Bear, who plans to sacrifice them to raise the King of Demons and take over the world. When you meet this guy, he's already made a deal with the demons and become one himself. You promptly learn that Abel's wife has already been sacrificed, and if he doesn't hurry, his daughter is next. Abel attacks, but Bear makes short work of him. After he's struck down, his wife's spirit brings him back, and you're able to send your old pal running. After that, you head towards the tower that's the site of the Demon King's would-be resurrection. At the start, Abel has only his trusty sidearm, his agility, which allows him to do a tuck roll and a double jump, and the ghost of his wife, resurrected as a tiny fairy, to help him fight the monsters. Sure, why not? Whatever. When the fairy is with you, she'll attack monsters and do a ton of damage, but if you die, she'll sacrifice herself to resurrect you so you don't have to go back to a checkpoint, and you'll have to find her again as a pickup. But once you pass the first stage, you'll need her less, because after defeating a boss, these gems appear. They change colors, and each color provides a different demon transformation for Abel. Yeah, so you become a demon to fight demons. Fight fire with fire, I always say. There are 3 demon transformations, and familiarity with the stages can help you know which one is best for the stage to come. There's a sort of bug one, a dragon, and I don't really know what this thing is, but it has a laser. If you collect 3 of the same color, you become a powered up version of whichever one you chose. But if you use all 3 during the game, the boss at a penultimate stage will give you a brand new transformation that is not only super powerful, but required to get the good ending. That's right, we're talking multiple endings here. Well, 2 endings at least. And to get the good one, you can't fully power up any of the forms. You have to change every chance you get. Well, besides that and the aesthetic, it's a pretty standard action platformer for the time. but the aesthetic and those different forms really do elevate it for me personally. For example, a lot of the bosses aren't too tough, including the titular King of Demons, but they look so cool it's hard to complain. And despite Abel's sprites being kinda small, the monster designs in general are really cool and the backgrounds are great. I mean, look at this train. If you look in the background, you can see all kinds of evil, heinous stuff going on there. And that too, I guess. Okay. When you get to the boss, this locomotive looks right off the cover of a metal album. And the other stages are all unique too. From the sewers at the beginning, to the ice tower, to the final demon's lair. This stuff is really great looking. Overall, there's just not much to say about this game. If you like solid action platformers with spooky themes, then yeah, this one is for you. I suppose I should mention this. So I'm playing this game via a translation patch from Aeon Genesis, which is nice, but not super necessary, given that the game doesn't have any text that tells you where to go or what to do. It's pretty straightforward play. But hey, let's take a look at what this game sells for these days. Oh no, never in this life, never. Yeah. So hey, play this game in a way that doesn't involve paying hundreds of dollars for it, and that'll do it. I'm Roger the Retro Gaming Puppet, thanks for watching, and come back soon, because the next thing we'll have up on this channel is going to be a 5 Reasons Halloween special. We'll see you then.